A game that saw 11 ties, 10 lead changes. Philadelphia controls the tip. We're underway, game 5 here in Toronto.
He has to. In part, Philly has killed him at times on the offensive glass, so that eliminates some of that.
Lowry, tangent, it's a 3.
How Lowry is engaged in making shots, he just becomes a much better basketball player.
Lowry was more aggressive in game 4 as well. Harris, the answer. Tobias Harris from downtown. Trying to get into it early here. Siakam off the window.
A smart play by Siakam.
Mike Scott is in for Tobias Harris. Scott saw some time at center the other day. Nobody is home, and Lowry gets the deuce.
Miscommunication there. One was pretty good for him in that game 4.
Butler gets rid of it. Scott, step back Jay, book it. Mike Scott connects. Didn't get the bounce. Monroe, the offensive board, stripped of the ball. He brought it down low. Leonard streaks to the corner. Siakam got it. A 3.
Because they can be so effective from all 3 levels.
Foul was called on Norm Powell. Siakam lines it up. Bottom from 3-point territory. 5-minute stretch where they did not score in the 4th quarter of game 4. Embiid, that ball fake, hangs and hits. Joel Embiid, the deuce.
Aggressive here for the Sixers.
Oh, Van Vliet just picked the pocket of Embiid. Powell gives it up. Leonard, big finish. Attempts for Toronto, 9 for Philadelphia. 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Leonard splits defenders. The lunging deuce for Kawhi.
At the offensive end.
Why slower, and where would the game be slower for your team?
I mean, just they're coming at him. You know, whether it's on the catch, whether it's on the dribble.
Is your inability to switch and guard the catch and shoot off a good offensive execution.
Ibaka, the fake, and the Statue of Liberty dunk by AT&T. Just about 2 minutes gone by in the 2nd quarter. Lowry, the bounce. Ibaka, count it. Gasol nails it from downtown.
As many shots as he's attempted, and that is not a recipe for success on the road in the playoffs.
Out of the timeout, Jimmy Butler sticks it. Harris with the rebound. Pushing the tempo here. Harris attacks and scores with the offhand.
And that's an example there of what Philly's got to do.
The corner pop doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Green, who's back in there for the Raptors. Monroe returning for Philadelphia. Green fires, connects. It's a triple. 6.5 remaining. 2nd quarter. Lowry all the way to the cup, and the foul. To the corner, Ibaka. Long strides for 2.
Clogging up those driving lanes, and Toronto taking advantage.
8-0 run. Simmons trying to end it. He does with a flip and the foul.
A bad look, but they could have gotten a better one there in the open floor.
Turnover. Ennis gets it ahead. Simmons flying to the rim.
Timely basket there. Really now showing some fight defensively, trying to get back into it.
Off of the made basket, Leonard kick. Green got it. A 3. 57-39. Toronto. Just over a minute to go in this first half. Butler gets it to go. Siakam, they give it to him. Short. Long rebound to Green. He'll fire. Got it. It's a 3. Leonard peeks at the clock. 5 seconds. Leonard makes his move. Oh! That's a man's jam! Kawhi Leonard! Harris turns the corner. Working around for Embiid. It's a 3. Joel Embiid from deep.
Really how they have to play, I think, against Toronto here on the road.
8 points, 5 rebounds for Embiid. Leonard, methodical. Raptors, the series tied at 2-2. Butler the penetration, and the floater goes for Jimmy Butler.
And they've done a good job offensive rebounding and putting us in bad situations off of those offensive rebounds to get threes. Also, transition-wise, when they run on us, we're in frantic mode.
How to try to avoid, especially that one, at least, so easy do.
11 turnovers for Philadelphia. Butler leans in, gets it to go. Jimmy Butler off balance.
So defense here in the half court.
19 for Butler. Leonard turns the corner and takes it in for 2.
And pull up.
Butler accelerates. Embiid drives in. There were a number of European moves there.
Or you could say an African step. We can give him that one, right?
We can?
Yeah, why not?
Danny Green, a corner jump. It's good. A 3. Ren's out. They have cut just 1 point off the halftime lead. Danny Green, bullseye. It's a 3. The 10-0 run has given Toronto its largest cushion. Mike Scott quiets the crowd for a moment. 5:35 to go in the third. And they've locked down Philadelphia defensively here tonight. Ennis drives in. Denied! The block him for Siakam.
Get more opportunities. That just has not been the case here thus far.
Limited action for Monroe. Scott has seen more action, and he's taking advantage of it. 29-24 in favor of Toronto. Simmons just gave it away. Gasol. The lead pass to Siakam. A rack attack. Just under 3 minutes to go now in the third. Simmons takes it at Gasol, but he's not looking to shoot. And Embiid's jumper is pure, and Gasol is hobbling. Part of the third quarter on a 10-2 run. Toronto has built the lead up to 24. Gasol, count it. It's a 3. 90-66 Raptors with just over a minute to go in the third. Tobias Harris converts. Misses it from the outside. 50 seconds to go, third quarter. Simmons drives in and finishes.
Just have not seen a lot of that from Ben Simmons or the Sixers in this game.
Just the 5th shot of the night. Oh, Leonard! Kawhi going up high. Long rebound to Toronto. 32-28 off the boards. Lowry, a chance for 4.
The Raptor here tonight. Wow, able to knock that one down, and they are just giving it to the Sixers.
Siakam drives in for the bucket.
He is just so long and agile there.
Lowry picked up by Ennis. Gasol pops and hits. 101-70. Butler gets it, +1. Lowry remains in there, so does Leonard, Ibaka, Gasol, Siakam. Leonard. It's like Nerf ball.
Overall performance from the starting 5 in this series for Toronto.
Van Vliet. Toronto got a little bit of production, as you alluded to, from the bench. Norm Powell drives, dishes, and another bucket. Ibaka, a chance for 3.
It's actually a little easier to make an adjustment when you lose a close game.
Philadelphia is 1 of 11 in the fourth quarter as Powell connects from the outside.
And that's the thing about, you hear the term 50-50 ball. It's the 50-50 games and series that oftentimes determine who wins.
In for Toronto. Meeks on a kick for McCall. Jody Meeks.
122 points a game coming into this series. They've only broken 100 once in this series. Only one game have they gotten above 100 points. You're talking about a team that's got 5 starters averaging over 17 points a game.
Number 1 among the teams remaining. Simmons penetrates. Marjanovic gets it to go.
That's what we call I'm bigger than you.
There's Moreland on a handoff for Lynn. Return feed, Moreland.
That was a nice play there by Jeremy Lin.
Rough signs for Philly in the fourth quarter of Game 4. They were held to 21 points on 24% shooting. Amir Johnson gets the bucket.
Fast break points, 31-8. They got 18 second chance points. They got 36 points in the paint to go along with it. Jeremy Lin.
2.5 to go. Marjanovic.
That's a barrage in America.
Yeah, it's barrage anywhere. Any continent. Powell going upstairs for the jam. Simmons, step back J. Count it. A Toronto rout to take a 3-2 lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals.